on social media by Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei on the sixth day of Israeli airstrikes in Iran and missiles flying back.
The IDF says some 50 fighter jets took to the air and hit some 20 targets in Iran overnight. The targets include sites that produce raw materials and components for missiles. Israel sent warnings into southwest Tehran for people to evacuate before targets were struck there.
Fox's Mike Tobin. Members of Congress are briefed on security after the shooting of two Minnesota state lawmakers and their spouses.
U.S. Rep. Democrat Debbie Dingell, one of dozens of federal and local lawmakers who say they've been informed that they too were on Vance Belter's target list.
I'm going to keep fighting for the people that I represent.
Others include U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin of Wisconsin, Reps. Greg Landsman of Ohio, and Veronica Escobar of Texas, all Democrats.
Fox's Jeff Anasso. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Southern Heritage Bank has always been committed to community and kids. One vital part of that commitment is to provide financial literacy, equipping you with the knowledge to help make good financial plans and decisions. Teach the kids in your life about the importance of saving money by being a summer saver. Invest in their future by opening a first-time savings account or making a deposit today, and they will earn a certificate for learning to manage money. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC. First-time savings account available for ages 17 and under. Minimum opening deposit $50.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here's your news for Wednesday, June 18th on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. From WTVC, an investigation into harassing phone calls led to the arrest of a Cleveland man accused of threatening multiple Hamilton County judges. On June 16th, Hamilton County detectives were called to the courthouse after receiving threatening voicemails from a man identified as Daryl Brackett. Brackett now faces 4 counts each of harassment, aggravated stalking, and terrorism, along with 1 count of retaliation against a judge for past actions. Brackett was arrested yesterday without incident at his home in Cleveland. The operation involved Hamilton County detectives and the Bradley County Sheriff's Office. From our news partners at Local 3, in an update to a story we brought you yesterday, a large fire broke out Monday night at the former Bowater Mill in Calhoun. The blaze started around 10:30 p.m. in a 2,500 square foot building that once housed a training center and credit union. We are learning that the building is now considered a total loss. Firefighters from 15 agencies, including Bradley County Fire Rescue, responded and laid over 3,000 feet of hose to battle the flames. Thankfully, no injuries were reported. Crews remained on the scene until 8:30 a.m. on Tuesday, and a bulldozer is now demolishing what remains of the building. Longtime Bradley County trustee Mike Smith has formally announced he will retire at the end of his term on August 31st of 2026. By that time, Smith will have served 20 years as trustee and 16 years as a county commissioner, totaling 36 years of public service. Smith recently made the announcement to county commissioners during a budget hearing. Smith has earned multiple awards, including the Ralph York Lifetime Achievement Award, and was recently inducted into the Bradley County Republican Party Hall of Fame. From our news partners at Local 3, on Tuesday, the Ray County Sheriff's Office, with help from Hamilton County's Underwater Recovery Team, removed a submerged vehicle near Blythe's Ferry boat ramp. The car had been underwater since a crash in 2018. The driver was not hurt at the time. The vehicle was finally removed following public concern. The sheriff's office has confirmed that there was no foul play in the accident, and the case is now closed. Also from our news partners at Local 3, a new Tennessee law will require stricter cell phone policies in public and charter schools starting July 1st. The law mandates that schools create policies allowing teachers to confiscate phones that cause distractions in class. Students will still be allowed to use devices in emergencies for health reasons or if their IEP or 501 plan permits it. Teachers may also allow phones for educational use. Schools must ensure parents can be contacted in emergencies. From the Chattanoogan, Tennessee Attorney General Jonathan Scarmetti announced a $7.4 billion settlement with Purdue Pharma and the Sackler family for their role in the opioid crisis. The Sacklers will lose control of Purdue and are barred from selling opioids in the United States. Tennessee is expected to receive over $90 million from this settlement over the next 15 years. Funds will go toward addiction treatment, prevention, and recovery. Most of the money will be paid out within the first 3 years, pending bankruptcy court approval. For more on local and state news, visit mymix1041.com, follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and download our app that sends you instant notifications when news breaks. For Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv, this is Emily Beatty reporting.
All right, good morning. It is 7:06, Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. Fruit Loops is here. How are you this morning?
It's a good morning. You get to host with me at least until Xander gets here.
Xander is usually late, as you know. But, yes, we're going to be bringing you through the morning. But, hey, it's a big morning because it is a Braves 25 morning presented by Cleveland Ford. We have 4 tickets to give away to see the Braves and Orioles on Independence Day weekend, Saturday, July 5th at Truist Park. If you want to win, you can call the Volunteer Ritapest Mix line or text our Cleveland State Cougar line, 423-614-6499. In Austin, there's a Chris Tomlin concert after the game.
So I heard you earlier saying that this is the day after your birthday, right?
That's right.
Yes. So this is the
right.
July 5th game. You know, people are always asking me when we give them Braves tickets away again. I say you have to pay attention. You have to listen.
Attention.
So today's the day. Today's the day to win tickets.
Right now, and Cleveland Ford has another great incentive here. Everyone who enters, well, we're going to give away a free oil change from Cleveland Ford. We'll announce the winner of that tomorrow morning. But everybody who enters is going to get a half-price oil change. And right now, Cleveland Ford and Crazy Craig say they're the home of the $39 oil change. So half of that, about $19, everybody who enters. So again, 423-614-6499. All right. It's our celebration of 25 years of being your Braves station. Mix 1041, presented by Cleveland Ford. And a big win for the Braves last night in 10 innings, Fruit Loops. They beat the Mets.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Bad.
I was not awake.
Well, I found out this morning.
Yeah.
So 5-4, but a big win. All right, let's get a check of the streets right here. Back over to you.
Automotive Traffic Center. Visit Don Ledford Automotive on North Lee Highway, where they say yes. Currently, there's no incidents to report in the area. As we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstates also look clear. If you see anything, you can report it by calling or texting us at 423-614-6499. We'll be happy to pass along the information.
All right, this traffic sponsored in part by Waste Connections of Tennessee. If you're looking for a great career, great job, just ask my friends out there, the Azels. They love Waste Connections. You can join Waste Connections.
Hardee's Original Bag. 2 full-size favorites, fries and a drink, just $5.
Time now for the Hardee's Wake Up. And Fruit Loops, we got some brand new deals from Hardee's that actually starts today. So, like a big announcement here. Hardee's fan favorite smoked sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit making a return to the menu for a limited time. You like that?
That is one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites.
I remember that.
I like this returning.
Maybe Nicole Morza would like to bring you one eventually. But that would mean she did something nice for somebody else.
It's the summer. I don't expect her to do anything extra.
She's not doing anything extra. No matter what, winter, spring, summer, or fall, doesn't matter. Featuring a buttery made-from-scratch biscuit, Hillshire Farm smoked sausages, that's good. Melted American cheese, folded egg. Stop by Hardee's. Get this Hardy goodness before it's gone. I guarantee you, There's a Hardee's near you, and we'll come back with more in a moment, 10 after the...
Hardee's Original Bag. 2 full-size favorites, fries and a drink, just $5.99. Or choose 2 double cheeseburgers for just $1 more. A great big bag of original goodness, just $5.99.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
Call USS.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Enjoy revved up summer savings at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 150 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams up to $11,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 3.9% for up to 72 months. Get employee pricing plus on a new Ram 1500. $11,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service. Visit crownchrysler.jeep.com.
Box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
This morning, partly cloudy this morning. Scattered showers and thunderstorms will fire up after 3 p.m. and continue through the evening. Gusty winds and heavy rain will be possible. Surprise, surprise. High of 86 degrees. Tonight, some clouds, low of 70 degrees. Tomorrow, scattered thunderstorms in the morning, then cloudy skies late, high of 82 degrees. Your current Milligan Vein temperature stands at 70 degrees. As we take a look at the Central Heat and Air Weather Radar, we currently have clear skies with a passing shower in the southeast Tennessee Valley.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Car troubles bringing you down? Drive safe, drive smart. Call Two Brothers Tire and Auto, 423-790-7447.
Mix 1041.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Visit Cleveland Ford for below Ford Factory employee pricing, no payments for 90 days, and a Weber grill with purchase. Save big on a 2024 F-150. Get a great deal on a new Escape, Explorer, or Bronco Sport. Shop ClevelandFord.com or visit us and ask for Crazy Craig.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Hi, my name is Everest and I'm from Wacker Valley High School. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland.
Chris Tomlin concert after the game. If you want to go, call our volunteer Redapest Mix line, 423-614-6499, or text that same number, Cleveland State text line. When you text, folks, you got to have your name on it in order to win, and just put, you can text Braves. Now, here's the other thing. It's all presented by Cleveland Ford. Braves 25, 25th anniversary of us being your home of the Braves in Cleveland and Bradley County. And so all you need to do, though, is remember that you can win an oil change. Going to take all the entries, give away an oil change from Cleveland Ford. But then there's this. Don't forget, we are everybody who enters this morning will get a half-price oil change, and we'll contact you about that when you enter. So you'll get a half-price oil change. There, Crazy Craig talking about the $39 oil change. So you think about $18, $19 for an oil change. Man, that's a great thing. So 423-614-6499. It's a Braves 25 morning this morning, presented by Cleveland Ford. Let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. Fruit Loops, what's happening with you?
List for June the 18th. Today celebrating is our former co-worker that we miss dearly around here, Dwayne Williams. Today would have been his birthday. This is his first birthday without, with not being here on this side of heaven.
That's right.
So this is from his wife, Karen. Happy birthday in heaven, my love, Dwayne. I miss your laugh, your smile, and your presence every single day. Your wings are ready, but my heart was not. But I know that you are in a better place. So we definitely miss Dwayne, and we're praying for the family today as they celebrate. And
we've got a tribute that's gone out on our social media channels this morning, and it's it's a tough morning for them, and I would ask our audience to pray for them this morning.
Yes. Bobby Porter is celebrating his 48th birthday today. This is from your wife. Happy birthday from Christy, your wife, Levy Henson. Happy birthday to my beautiful daughter, Levy, or Leaf as some call her. She is turning 22 years old today. Debbie Melton celebrating her birthday today.
Who cares?
I feel like she's on the birthday list like 4 or 5 times a year.
Yeah, I think so. And it really ages her, by the way. So, yeah.
Mark Shepard is celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday to Mark.
Happy birthday to Shepard in prison. We'll send him our love.
That is not true. False news. Kayla Wright turns 22 today. She works at Lowe's. Happy birthday to her. Submit your birthdays to the Simmons Bank celebration list online at mymix1041.com. The easiest way you can do that is on our brand new Mix 104.1 app, or text us at 614-6499.
All right, good morning. It is 21 after the hour. Let's get a news update right here. We'll check traffic also in a moment.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
In our news this morning, WTVC television reports an investigation into harassing phone calls led to the arrest of a Cleveland man accused of threatening multiple Hamilton County judges. More on that at the top of the hour. There's an update to a story brought to you yesterday morning in a breaking news situation. We had a large fire breakout Monday night at the former Bullwater Mill in Calhoun. The blaze started at about 10:30, and it was a 25,000 square foot vacant building. It once housed the training center and the Bullwater Employees Credit Union, and the building is now considered a total loss. Firefighters from 15 agencies, including Bradley County Fire and Rescue, responded to that. Crews remained on scene until yesterday morning at about 8:30. A bulldozer is now demolishing what remains of the building. Those stories and more coming up in full detail, including the new state law that will require stricter cell phone policies in public and charter schools beginning July 1st. News update. Turn the volume on. Be nice.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
And don't forget Cleveland Plywood, where they are more than just plywood. Let's get a check of the streets right here, Fruit Loops.
Alrighty, from the Don Ledford Automotive Traffic Center, visit Don Ledford Automotive on North Lee Highway, where they say yes, and tell Debbie happy birthday while you're over there.
Yes.
Currently, there's no incidents to report in the area. As we take a look at the Langley roof and traffic cameras, the interstates also look clear. If you see anything, you can report it by calling or texting us at 423-614-6499. We'll be happy to pass along the information.
Traffic sponsored in part by Southland Finance. And, of course, they're on 25th Street. See Brent Matthews and our friends at Southland Finance.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's the
Your time matters. And at Direct Primary Care Associates, we know that. Listen to Shauna as she explains how we've helped her.
Being a working mom, owning my own business and having children, Direct Primary Care is so much more convenient for me because I can just pick up my phone, shoot a message to my doctor, tell him what's going on, and he can give me an answer right then. If I need to go in, I know it's going to be a quick visit. I go in and then I'm out. I don't have time to drive to the doctor, sit for an hour in a waiting room, and then sit for even longer waiting on the doctor to come in while my child is destroying the office. So my time, I feel like, is worth as much as the doctor's time. and with Direct Primary Care, I'm treated that way.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
You get an email and it looks urgent. Your account's been locked. There's a problem with your delivery. And it looks real, but be careful because it could be a phishing scam. Phishing emails are designed to trick you into clicking bad links or sharing personal information. Here's how to spot one. Check the sender's email address closely. Scammers often use lookalikes. Watch for poor grammar, strange formatting, and suspicious links. If you hover over a link and it doesn't match the company's real website, don't click. And remember, real companies will never ask for passwords or social security numbers over email. When in doubt, contact the company directly using the information on their official site. Stay safe, stay secure. This is your Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities.
This Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities. For more information, call 423-472-4521 or visit them online at clevelandutilities.com and check out their new fiber internet options with speeds up to 2.5 gigs. Cleveland Utilities, empowering your tomorrow with blazing fast internet.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
This heat, I swear.
Well, it's not so much the heat, it's the humidity.
Right on time with your classic dadism.
You know what else is right on time? The Tempur-Pedic Breeze sale at Mermaid. You can sleep up to 10 degrees cooler. Plus, you can get them for $19 a month right now with free delivery, setup, and no interest financing.
Well, you always were the cool dad. This just confirms it.
Aw, thanks. It's the summer of cooler and better sleep at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep, locally handmade, hand-delivered.
$7:27. Today's best mix and best variety, we are Mix 1041 inside. Well, I'm going to say this. Don't forget, download our all-new Mix 1041 app. Easier to listen and watch us also on mixtv.tv. The Mix 1041 app presented by CHI Memorial. Let's check the weather. 7:28, our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Get everything you need for your best night's sleep for only $999. This includes a premium Mermaid mattress, adjustable base, mattress protector, sheets, and 2 pillows. But hurry, this deal's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Thankfully, this might be my last weather of the morning.
I thought it was last weather forever.
Zender has walked in, so
nice of her to show up. I tell you right now.
I practiced a Steve today.
Yeah,
show up when you can.
Oh man! All right, let's. What's happening?
All right, partly cloudy this morning, scattered showers, and a few storms will fire up after 3 p.m. and continue this evening. Gusty winds and heavy rain is possible. High of 86 degrees tonight. Some clouds, low of 70 degrees. Tomorrow, scattered thunderstorms in the morning, then cloudy skies late. High of 82 degrees. Your current Milligan Vein temperature stands at 70 degrees. Learn more at milliganvein.com. As we take a look at the Central Heat and Air Weather Radar, we currently have passing shower in the southeast Tennessee Valley.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
At the Cleveland Family YMCA, no one is turned away for inability to pay. Join the Cleveland Family Y now. ClevelandTNYMCA.org.
Mix 1041.
There was a
was so broken hearted. Love wasn't much.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher that can offer free meal prep, including over 30 different marinades and seasonings to help you craft the perfect dinner. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
I bet he'd be great at cleaning.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
Now at Hardee's, My Rewards members get their favorite thirst quencher for just $1, like new handcrafted peach tea and peach lemonade, or any cup of Hardee's ice cold goodness for just $1 when you order on the app.
My name is Mark Road Truck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
Logan Thompson. Dude, does your ball talk?
Yeah, ever since the car accident.
Logan Thompson. Thinks I should call Logan Thompson to get a better settlement. He won't shut up about it.
And you blew it.
I know.
We could have had it all. Logan Thompson.
Call Logan Thompson. We get results.
Call Logan Thompson.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Visit Cleveland Ford for below Ford factory employee pricing, no payments for 90 days, and a Weber grill with purchase. Save big on a 2024 F-150. Get a great deal on a new Escape, Explorer, or Bronco Sport. Shop ClevelandFord.com or visit us and ask for Crazy Craig.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
So what did you name her?
Sophia. Okay, Sophia, this might hurt a little bit, but we'll do it together, all right? Good job, Sophia.
Sophia, I'm here if you need me.
Make sure you hold the baby's head when you give the baby to the mother.
What did you name him?
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
I know that.
It is Braves 25. The 25th anniversary of the Braves on Mix 104.1, presented by Cleveland Ford. And Sandra, we're giving away a family 4-pack of tickets to see the Braves and Baltimore Orioles on Saturday, July 5th, with a Chris Tomlin concert to follow the game.
Oh, wow. That would be the game I would want to go to.
There you go.
Definitely.
So people want to win, they can call in or text in. Call the volunteer Ritapest Mix line 423-614-6499 or text the Cleveland State Cougar line, same number. Now, here's the deal. Cleveland Ford's going to give away an oil change to everybody who registers, and Another deal is their Cleveland Ford, their new service department, is home of the $39 oil change. Well, everybody who enters can get a half-price oil change. So when you enter, you're not only entering for the Braves tickets, but also an oil change and half-price oil change for everyone. So again, now, Sandra, you know the number. Go ahead and tell us the number there and how they can get registered.
Give us a call at 423-614-6499 or send us you can send us a text as well, right?
And you are right on the text machine,
right
on top of it.
Yes.
So, and they got to put their name on it when they enter, and just text the word Braves. Text the word Braves, make sure and put your name on it. Coming up, going to celebrate the 83rd birthday of Sir Paul McCartney. My goodness, he's 83 today. We'll celebrate that coming up. It's a CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, Hello Human Kindness Sports, sponsored in part by the Town Squire. At the Town Squire, check out their tux department for any special occasion, wedding, or prom, with the latest styles and colors. Your complete men's store from head to toe, t-shirts to tuxedos. The Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland. Boy, Sandra, you know, we're celebrating 25 years the Braves on Mix, and boy, the Braves had a comeback last night. Very surprisingly, they beat the New York Mets. Mets, one of the leading teams in baseball, 5-4 last night in 10 innings.
That would have been the game to watch, right?
Yep, absolutely. Came back and beat the Mets 5-4, game one of this huge series. It's in Atlanta, and so they'll play again tonight, 7:15 here on Mix 104.1. And then if you want to, so we join on Mix right before first pitch, but if you want to hear the whole thing, pregame, the game, and postgame, everything, go to ESPN Cleveland 101.3, our sister station. Pre- and postgame coverage presented by Cleveland Plywood Company, where they are much more than just plywood. And sports this morning, courtesy of ESPN Cleveland 101.3. The College World Series yesterday, so LSU in Omaha. LSU beat UCLA in game 1, 9-5. But then Arkansas beat UCLA last night, 7-3. UCLA is out. Louisville over Oregon State, 7-6. Oregon State is out. We have the Final Four of college baseball there in the World Series. Semifinals start today. Coastal Carolina will play Louisville at 2 o'clock. LSU and Arkansas in an SEC matchup at 7 o'clock tonight. ESPN with the coverage. Florida Panthers repeated as the Stanley Cup champions last night as they defeated Edmonton 5-1. And a program note, this is a big deal. Of course, our sister station, ESPN Cleveland 101.3, is home of The Drive, presented by Hardee's. And they've got a great guest coming up at about 5:15 today, this afternoon. Tony Barnard from the SEC on CBS. He's also been a long-time sports writer for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. We'll join Jim Gum and Andy Morris today. Again, that'll be on The Drive, presented by Hardee's on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. And that show starts at 5 o'clock this afternoon. All right, at 7:38.
From the job site to the showroom, wholesale supply.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
Bridgestone and Firestone, mail-in rebates with Firestone at Cleveland Tire Center. The name has said it all for 49 years. Happy anniversary to Andy Thompson, my longtime friend, really like a dad to me, quite frankly. So it could be my dad. We don't know. Anyway, 49 years of Cleveland Tire Center. The name says it all. And get involved again, that special deal today. Bobby Ludwig's your Edward Jones financial advisor. Bobby, say good morning to Zandra.
Good morning, Zandra.
Good morning, Bobby. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Happy hump day. We're in the middle of the week. It's getting close to the weekend.
I know, thank goodness.
Yeah, we are. So, Bobby, what's happening this morning?
Well, I wish I had better news. The Dow was down yesterday. The stocks were off. The Dow down 299 points to close at 42,215. The S&P down 50 to close at 5,982. And the NASDAQ off 180 points yesterday to close at 19,521. So I suspect some of the conflict over in the Middle East and Israel and Iran and some of those uncertainties are making the markets lower. Back to you guys in the studio.
Hey, it's Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. And, yeah, we do have these this worldwide situation a lot of people looking at. But it's the time that people can call you, and if they don't have a plan, get one, or you can give them the information they need.
That's right. Nothing like summer to get your retirement plan in order, right, Steve? You go on vacation, go to the beach, go see your financial advisor. Those are the things that are must-dos in the summer. If you don't have a plan, give us a call, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215, or you can stop by and see us at 2060 North Ocoee, right by the old Liner gas station, especially if you've got a tan for summer.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. All right, Bobby, thanks so much. We appreciate it.
You stepped away to go get coffee, didn't you?
What now?
You stepped away to get coffee, didn't you? You weren't even listening.
Nah, I'm not even listening, no. Well, we got everybody's out today, so we're all just scrambling around here. Bobby, thanks so much. All right. Hey, Fruit Loops, we got a winner from yesterday. Is that right? On our Splash Country giveaway I see here.
Yes, congratulations to Tracy Lowe Rogers. She won the Splash Country tickets from the Spring Home Refresh. No, it ain't. It's a summer giveaway. I'm still a contest behind. It's not the Spring Home. It's not spring anymore.
Well, it is technically, but the Summer of Fun, yeah, with our friends at Witt's Frozen Custard. All right, Tracy, who is it? Tracy Lowe Rogers?
Yes.
Tracy Lowe Rider. How about that? All right, 17 before the hour. And today, Zandra, Paul McCartney has joined you. You're both 83. Congratulations.
Whatever. I'm pretty far away from there, but that's great that he's reached it, you know?
Paul McCartney, of course, he's Sir Paul McCartney, former Beatles and Wings frontman. He is the most successful rock composer of all time. Well, you know, we just lost Brian Wilson, who really was one of those, but between his bands and his solo career, Paul McCartney's had 91 songs reach the top 10 and 22 number ones. Well, this is after he had left the Beatles.
When you were young,
Paul McCartney and Wings, Mix 1041.
wasn't open.
Hardee's Original Bag. 2 full-size favorites, fries and a drink, just $5.99. Or choose 2 double cheeseburgers for just $1 more. A great big bag of original goodness, just $5.99.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Visit Cleveland Ford for below Ford factory employee pricing, no payments for 90 days, and a Weber grill with purchase. Save big on a 2024 F-150. Get a great deal on a new Escape, Explorer, or Bronco Sport. Shop ClevelandFord.com or visit us and ask for Crazy Craig.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that 6,100 students under the age of 18 vape for their very first time every day? It's time to make a change. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
3 today. And there you go, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. Hey, Mix Mornings is presented by Bradley Medical Center, 13 before 8 o'clock. Xandra in for Bridget this morning. All right, Xandra, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. We actually have a very special dedication right there at the top about your friend and my friend.
That's right, and a very, very sweet, heartfelt happy birthday sent from his lovely wife, Karen, and this is for Dwayne Williams. We all miss him so very, very much. She says, happy birthday in heaven. My love, Dwayne Williams, I miss your laugh, your smile, and your presence every single day. Your wings were ready, but my heart was not. I know that you are in a better place. And that gives her a little bit of consolation. So happy birthday, happy heavenly birthday, Dwayne. Also, happy birthday to Bobby Porter, who is 48 today, and this is from his wife, Christy. And Levy Henson is also having a birthday today. This is from her mother. I think it's from her mother. It's Tracy. Okay, and she's turning 22. So happy birthday to you. This is a big day for her. Debbie Melton, happy birthday to you, Debbie. And also Mark Shepard. Did you know they shared a birthday?
I did, yeah, because they're both in different prison blocks.
Oh my goodness.
One in the female, one in the male prison.
Well, happy birthday to both of you. Yeah. Kayla Wright also turns 22 today, and she turns, she works at Lowe's. Josh Kofer is 25. He's a quarter of a century. Happy birthday, Josh. Yeah. And if you have any birthdays or anniversaries if you have any birthdays or anniversaries, get them into us by texting 614-6499, or you can go to mymix1041.com. Let us know there. And this is the Simmons Bank celebration list.
All right, it's 11 before 8. Let's get a news update. The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. In our news this morning, our news partners at Local 3 report an investigation into harassing phone calls led to the arrest of a Cleveland man accused of threatening multiple Hamilton County judges. Also, the announcement official that longtime Bradley County trustee Mike Smith announced he's going to retire at the end of his term, August 31st of 2026 next year. Of course, we had previously reported this, and now the official statement. Also, we brought you this late in the broadcast yesterday morning. A large fire broke out Monday night at the former Bowater Mill in Calhoun. This building was a training center and also the former location for the Bowater Employees Credit Union in Calhoun, 25,000 square foot building. Of course, it was vacant. And it, again, Monday night the fire started about 10:30. And again, it's now a total loss. Actually bulldozed the building yesterday, demolishing the remains of it. And again, Bradley County Fire and Rescue said firefighters from 15 agencies all responded to that fire. Those stories and more in full detail coming up at the top of the hour. It is 10 minutes before 8 a.m.
This news update is brought to you by Amy D. Campbell, attorney at law.
Hey everybody, it's Amy Campbell. I've been practicing law for 23 years. If you need me, give me a call. It's 829-1429. You can check out my website, amydcampbell.com.
Roadhouse!
All right, let's get a check. All right, let's get a check of the streets here. Doppler Debbie's here. Go ahead.
All right, from the Don Ledford Automotive Traffic Center, visit Don Ledford Automotive on North Lee Highway, where they say yes. And they said to tell Debbie happy birthday, too. But currently, there are no incidents to report in the area. As we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate also look clear. If you see something happening, give us a call or report it by calling or texting 614-6499.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated, Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland. 423-339-3231.
All right, it's 9 before the hour. Special morning this morning. It's a Braves 25 morning. That means we're celebrating 25 years. The Braves on Mix 104.1, giving away 4 tickets to see the Braves and Baltimore Orioles on, listen, Xander, it's a perfect weekend to go. Saturday, July 5th. Right after the big fireworks celebration. So the fireworks sponsored by Cleveland Ford with Mount Olive Ministries and the city of Cleveland. And then the next night, so you can watch the fireworks on Friday, then go down and see the Braves and the Orioles on Saturday, the day after. How about that?
That sounds great. And in the concert after that, right?
And then Chris Tomlin after the game.
Yeah.
They're at Truist Park. So if you want to go, Xander, give everybody the phone number, then call or text in.
It is 423-614-6499. And I've got the texting machine, as you called it a while ago. I think it's an iPad, but I've got it right here in front of me. And we've got lots of entries so far. So
a bunch of people entering. Hey, don't forget when you enter. So a couple of things here. Somebody's going to win a free oil change from Cleveland Ford, their new and upgraded service department, according to Crazy Craig. If we could only upgrade him, that would be nice. And then but everybody who enters, everyone who enters, will get a half-price oil change from Cleveland Ford. Now, they're the home of the $39 oil change, which means that's even my remedial math would tell you. It's about $18.50 or so for an oil change. That's a great deal from the Cleveland Ford Service Department. So get entered. Call the Volunteer Ridapest Mix line, 423-614-6499. You got a little bonus this morning when you call in. You can talk to Jim Gum, co-host of The Drive on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, presented by Hardee's. So Jim is answering the phone for us. We've got a celebrity operator this morning. And or you can text in, make sure and put your name on it. Text Braves to the Cleveland State Cougar line, 423-614-6499. We're giving away 4 tickets, Braves-Orioles, on July 5th in Atlanta. Chris Tomlin concert after the game. Everybody who enters, every call, every text, you get a half-price oil change from Cleveland Ford. All right, we'll come right back with more in just a moment. Now this from Baskin-Robbins.
We're talking with Neely Benton-Kane here at Baskin-Robbins.
Dad, I just can't decide which Skechers mattress I like best because they're all great.
Well, you know what they say, if the mattress fits.
Isn't it if the shoe fits?
Oh, I think Skechers does have shoes.
Right now, when you purchase an all-new Skechers mattress, save up to $500 and get a free pair of Skechers shoes.
But you'll only find Skechers mattresses at Mermaid.
Your sleep locally handmade, hand delivered.
I'm Clark Campbell. I've lived here in Cleveland, Tennessee for 24 years, and I'm so proud that I get to shop for my business to get my truck right here in my town. One of the most intimidating things in the truck buying process is you just don't want to talk to people sometimes. Don Ledford Chevrolet just isn't that place. And that's my favorite thing about this property is you just feel like a friend. There are a lot of options when it comes to dealerships in Cleveland and the Chattanooga area. This is going to be the first place I go to every single time.
Logan Thompson. Dude, does your ball talk? Yeah, ever since the car accident. Logan Thompson. Thinks I should call Logan Thompson to get a better settlement. He won't shut up about it.
We could have had it all. Logan Thompson.
Call Logan Thompson. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Hi, my name is Addison and I am from Bradley Central. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
Today's best mix, best variety, Mix 104.1 inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Discover energizing comfort with our all-new Mave latex mattress line, featuring cool, breathable latex for an unmatched feel that lifts and relieves pressure naturally. Named after our family's oldest grandchild, it's comfort that runs deep. Try it today at Mermaid Mattress.
All right, over to Doppler Debbie.
All right, this morning we have partly cloudy skies and a possibility of scattered showers, and a few storms are supposed to fire up after 3 p.m. and continue throughout the evening. Woo! So make sure you walk out with your umbrella today. Gusty winds and heavy rain will also be possible with a high of 86 degrees. Some clouds and low around 70 degrees tonight. Tomorrow we have scattered thunderstorms in the morning, then cloudy skies late with a high of 82. Your current Milligan Vane temperature stands at 70 degrees right now, and you can learn more at milliganvane.com. As we take a look at the Central Heat and Air Weather Radar, we currently have a passing shower in the southeast Tennessee Valley. Clear skies also to accompany that, but I think that little shower has passed.
Okay, good.
I heard it this morning. It had a little thunder with it. Did you hear it?
I did not. I didn't hear anything. All right, now this.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Car troubles bringing you down? Drive safe, drive smart. Call Two Brothers Tire and Auto, 423-790-7447.
Mix 104.1. Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 104.1 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com. The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next. Presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. President Trump deciding to help Israel destroy Iran's nuclear facilities, Iran's foreign ministry says would be a recipe for all-out war in the region.
President Trump has hinted at greater involvement. The Pentagon has also sent more warplanes to the region. Speaking to the United Nations in Geneva, Switzerland, top Iranian diplomat Ali Bahraini warning his country would respond to direct U.S. involvement. Jonathan Savage, Fox News.
New York City Comptroller and mayoral candidate Brad Lander is told federal charges are dropped after his arrest in immigration court.
He was linked to arm with a person who authorities were trying to detain when ICE and DHS agents attempted to separate Lander, and it got chaotic. Lander says all he was trying to do was really see the arrest warrant of a man ICE agents were trying to detain in that moment.
Fox's Jeff Paul, that man was arrested. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. 2 minutes after 8, Mix 104.1, MixTV.tv, Mix Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center, local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, 2 minutes after 8 a.m. An investigation into harassing phone calls led to the arrest of a Cleveland man accused of threatening multiple Hamilton County judges. June 16th, Hamilton County detectives called to the courthouse receiving threatening voicemails from a man identified as Darrell Brackett of Cleveland. He faces 4 counts, each of harassment, aggravated stalking, terrorism, along with 1 count of retaliation against a judge for past actions. Being reported by our news partners at Local 3. Brackett arrested on Tuesday without incident at his Poplar Street home in Cleveland. The operation involved Hamilton County detectives and the Bradley County Sheriff's Office. Here's an update to a story we were bringing you in a breaking news situation yesterday morning. A large fire broke out Monday night at the former Bowater Mill in Calhoun. The blaze started about 10:30 Monday night in a 25,000 square foot building that once housed a training center and credit union. We're learning the building is now considered a total loss, according to our news partners at Local 3. Firefighters from 15 agencies, including Bradley County Fire and Rescue, responded, laid over 3,000 feet of hose to battle the flames. Thankfully, no injuries were reported. Crews remain on scene until yesterday morning about 8:30, and a bulldozer is now demolishing what remains of the building. Also in our news this morning, as a new Tennessee law will require stricter cell phone policies in public and charter schools beginning July 1st. The law mandates that schools create policies allowing teachers to confiscate phones that cause distractions in class. Students will still be allowed to use devices in emergencies for health reasons, or if their IEP or 504 plan permits it. Teachers may also allow phones for educational use. Schools must ensure parents can be contacted in emergencies. State News at Chattanooga.com reports this morning that Tennessee Attorney General Jonathan Skrmetti has announced a $7.4 billion settlement with Purdue Pharma and the Sackler family for their role in the opioid crisis. The The Sacklers will lose control of Purdue, barred from selling opioids in the United States. Tennessee is expected to receive over $90 million from the settlement over the next 15 years. Now, very interesting. Zandra's here this morning for a lot of reasons, but one reason is this. Zandra, you are the director of ATS The Bridge. Full disclosure, I'm proudly on the board of directors. And Zandra, what this means is, according to this and from the Attorney General of the state, funds will go directly toward addiction treatment, prevention, and recovery. Most of the money will be paid out within the first 3 years and pending bankruptcy court approval. What do you make of this?
That's exciting. We are glad to be a recipient of some of those funds that come to our county. So, and that just helps us work toward what we're doing, working on awareness, education, and prevention. And we have some great things in store this year. So we're excited.
Yeah, lots of appearances. I know more school appearances last year than ever before. ATS The Bridge, of course, founded by Steve Wright, Wright Brothers Construction, and it's the growth has been unbelievable.
For ATS, yes, it has. We're super excited, and we're super excited about our ambassador program, which are our students in our high school. We have over 350 students in our schools right now taking a stand to live a drug-free life. So,
do you ever need an example of what not to do at these schools?
Sometimes,
because there he is. Dan Good would be a great guy to take and say, you don't want to end up like him. So good morning.
Usually people say hello before they go towards attacking a person's soul.
Dan Good is the general manager of Crown in Cleveland. And Dan, I believe you've paid someone to be here. The only reason anyone would be standing next to you, I can't imagine.
The bribes are good.
The bribes are good. Yes. How about it? Dan, first of all, no kidding, good morning. And I know you and Keith, of course, Keith, with our new friend from Crown Subaru right down the road. You guys have got a very important thing to talk about, Dan. Go ahead, buddy.
That's correct. We're having an event this weekend to raise money for autism. It started out, we coupled with the Nooga Jeep Club. Girls Gone Jeepin' is another club, kind of an offset from them. And we just started a discussion the last time we had a Jeep event. We have an off-road track behind us, and they came and they brought about 55 modified Jeeps, which is super cool. About 130 people showed up. And we started dialoguing about doing something rather than just for fun and just for the show, do something for the community. And they brought up, they had one of their members was really significantly involved with the Autism Foundation. So we decided to try it. And when I tell you it grew legs, I didn't know that I was going to need Subaru's help, but I asked Keith, listen, this seems to be a little more than what I expected. We wanted Crown to put on a good show. We're providing all the food. We're providing the entertainment. There's going to be bubble machines. There's going to be a DJ. We're going to have sensory stations, and a number of vendors are coming. So, and even Keith got involved, and it's almost funny to say his Subaru club heard about it.
Scenic City Subaru.
And they wanted to bring their cars up as well. So it's a great event. I obviously knew autism was important in the hearts of many people. I just never expected the outpouring we're getting. So it's extremely exciting. It's extremely humbling. In fact, you go ahead.
Go ahead. Well, it's this Saturday at Crown, is that right?
Correct. 3 to 6.
3 to 6.
Yeah.
Well, and we've had a new friend, and I actually met him for the first time yesterday. Keith, and Keith, tell me your last name one more time.
It's Avilas.
Avilas, Keith Avilas, who is...
Same as yesterday, Steve.
Well, here's the deal. When you talk, my face went in my soup. So, you induced narcolepsy. So anyway, thanks. Enough of you. Your mic's off. No, kidding. Hey, Keith, first of all, Crown Subaru, but you've been involved going back to Subaru. Kelly Subaru, our longtime friend Tim, and then, of course, Crown Purchasing. Give me a little history of yourself here.
So I started with them in 2011 when Tim owned it originally. Started on the floor and worked my way through, and then Crown came and bought it in 2020, the end of 2020, December. Yep. Kind of strange because they bought it, and then 4 days later the owner died. We were like, what's going on? But the son took over, and he's been great. He supports us. The Crown family's been wonderful. They allow us to do things in the community. between Super and Crown, we contribute quite a bit. I mean, we do probably 10 events a year where we're constantly, we just donate washers and dryers to a wildlife refuge, and we do all kinds of different things. The next event that we're doing next month will be, we give out blankets to cancer children at Erlanger. My wife's an oncology nurse, so she's down there. She sees the daily routines of that. So we give probably, $7,500 worth of blankets to kids, and then turn around and there's going to be 10 or 15 families that will receive additional funds to get them through while they're going through it. So we do that every year. We do Subaru Loves to Learn, Subaru Loves Pets. It's constantly something that we're involved in. And then they have me do 6 on my own a year. So this is going to be one of the 6 that I'm doing outside of what we were mandated to do every year. And we just keep on giving back.
You were joined by Keith Avalos, who's the general manager of Crown Subaru, which is just down the road. And now the way I drive, you get about 10 minutes, but maybe 15 to 20, really. Hey, Keith, talk about the club that Dan was mentioning. You and I were talking about this yesterday.
So we have a wonderful club. It's called, it's not my club. A young lady by the name of Amy runs it. It's called Scenic City Subaru. Scenic City Zuby is actually what it is. It's probably, 30, 40, 50 cars. It seems like it keeps on growing. They're not the typical club. They go to events and they want to be seen as helping the community just like everybody else. Just a wonderful, if you get a chance, go on their Facebook page and friend them. There's just a wonderful group and a wonderful organization to be involved with, and they're good people.
Yeah, so they're going to be out Saturday?
Yeah, they're going to bring some of their cars. They have another event at the same time, so they're going to try and split up.
Sure.
But anytime we have an event, they show up, and they show up proud, and they bring, we do a thing for Jesse's Desk where we give.
Tell me about that.
So Jesse's Desk is the young girl that passed away that was giving all her school supplies to less fortunate kids. Yeah. So every year in August, we do a drive with Scenic City Subi, and we fill up a car filled with school supplies, and then we take it to the school in Ottawa under Jesse's name. So, and they're just good people, really, really good people.
Subaru owners are passionate people.
Yes, they are.
Definitely are. And of course, Dan Good, general manager, Crown Cleveland. So let's just remind everybody, anything else you want to add about this Saturday?
It's just going to be a really exciting event. I would probably say, if you want to bring a little money, that's helpful, but bring your, positive attitude, because it should be a lot of fun. As far as the food goes, whatever you want, it's going to be there. The last time we had an event, we had to go and we actually doubled the amount of food, so we're not going to run out of food. If anything goes wrong, I've already got Keith's contact information, so you can contact Keith directly.
Absolutely.
But we suspect there'll be nothing going wrong.
Stop writing his name on the bathroom stalls, okay? We don't need that. That is not funny.
Oh, wait, bathrooms. No.
Maybe funny in Boston, it ain't funny here.
It could be said that I'm here just to make sure it doesn't go wrong.
Fun in the sun, the summer party, and of course, the spotlight is autism. It is this Saturday at Crown. If you're watching us right now on mixtv.tv, you see the information right there. And guys, we're going to continue to remind everybody about this as we get closer.
Please.
All right.
We appreciate you.
Thanks,
appreciate
Steve.
the help.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Thank you, Steve.
Dan and Keith, our new nighttime team here on Mix 104.1. Yeah. We're looking forward to their show. The 70s album rock.
Yeah.
There we go. Thanks, guys. No kidding. It's great seeing you. It is, I wish I meant that. It is 14 after the hour. Back in a second.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Hey, this is Eric Gardner with Volunteer Ridipest.
You're watching Mix Mornings on mixtv.tv, presented by Bradley Medical Center. We'll be right back.
The new fiber network is going to place Cleveland, Tennessee at the forefront
of technology. Cleveland is ready for this, and it's going to be a great future. My message to Cleveland, Tennessee is call Cleveland Utility Authority right now to get signed up for the new fiber broadband network that is coming to a neighborhood near you.
Enjoy revved-up summer savings at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 150 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Get employee pricing plus up to $11,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 3.9% for up to 72 months. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher that can offer free meal prep, including over 30 different marinades and seasonings to help you craft the perfect dinner. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
I bet he'd be great at cleaning.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Visit Cleveland Ford for below Ford factory employee pricing, no payments for 90 days, and a Weber grill with purchase. Save big on a 2024 F-150. Get a great deal on a new Escape, Explorer, or Bronco Sport. Shop ClevelandFord.com or visit us and ask for Crazy Craig. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Thank
you.
All right, Doppler, Debbie's in for Bridget this morning.
All right, today it's partly cloudy this morning. A few scattered showers and storms will fire up after about 3 o'clock and continue through this evening. Gusty winds and heavy rain will be possible. We have a high of 86 degrees. Tonight, some clouds with low around 70. Tomorrow, expect scattered thunderstorms in the morning, then cloudy skies late, and a high of 82. That's going to feel like pretty breezy, pretty good. Your current Milligan Vein temperature still stands at 70 degrees. You can learn more at milliganvein.com. And as we take a look at the Central Heat and Air Weather Radar, we still have a few passing showers in the southeast Tennessee Valley. I can't talk this morning.
Well, we know that.
Clear skies currently in southeast Tennessee.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and LamCon Ready Mix, a family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Visit lamcon.us to find out more.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we take pride in helping our neighbors protect the foundations of their homes. Now, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years' experience serving Tennessee homeowners.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results. But with the same local team, our customers know and trust.
And we're ready to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
We'll guarantee our best. Call USS.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
So you really got into the patriotic spirit.
Listen, when it's the Red, White, and Snooze clearance sales event, I report, sis.
It is a great time to save big on all our Born Local Mermaid mattresses.
God bless America.
Right now, during the Red, White, and Snooze tag clearance event, save up to $1,000 on Mermaid, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses.
And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep locally, handmade, hand-delivered.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted and they found me that truck.
Now at Hardee's, My Rewards members get their favorite thirst quencher for just $1, like new handcrafted peach tea and peach lemonade, or any cup of Hardee's ice cold goodness for just $1 when you order on the app.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
Mix Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. Cleveland Ford, honest people, honest deals. Xander, we're giving away 4 tickets to see the Braves and Orioles on Saturday, July 5th, with a Chris Tomlin concert after the game. So give us a number. How can people register for this?
Give us a call at 423-614-6499, or you can also text me. I have it right here in front of me, and all you got to write is the word Braves and your name.
Yeah, got to have your name. Now, listen, we're giving away a free oil change from Cleveland Ford. Everyone who enters is registered for that. Plus, everybody who enters, you'll get a half-price oil change from Cleveland Ford. They're Crazy Craig at Cleveland Ford promoting $39 oil changes, so half of that. Everybody gets that from the all-new and improved service department at Cleveland Ford. Let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration. It's got a couple of very special dedications on this June the 18th, Xandra.
We sure do. Happy birthday in heaven to Dwayne Williams. This is from his lovely wife, Karen. She says, "You are my love. I miss your laugh, your smile, and your presence every single day. Your wings were ready, but my heart was not. But I know that you are in a better place." It's also another birthday in heaven, and this is for Dustin Dillard. He would have been 36 today, and this is from his mom and dad, Matt and Terry. And then we have some other birthdays that we're celebrating.
Let me mention, I know Matt and Terry listening right now. They birthed the 24/7 movement out of the horrific tragedy in that drunk driving crash of 2022 when Dustin and Brittany were killed. And they birthed the whole movement out of that. And the scripture says the Lord will turn what's meant for evil into good, and that is certainly the case there. And then for Dwayne Williams, he was our operations manager here for 10 years. The outpouring of love and was unbelievable. Of course, passed away from cancer this past January. And so it's a bit of a heavy morning. There's no
it
doubt
is.
about it,
That's for sure. And our prayers go out to all the family members.
But I can hear Dwayne. He'd say, "Get on with it." All right, Dwayne, we're going to do that. All right, back over to you.
All right. Happy birthday today to Bobby Porter. This is from his wife, Christy, and he is turning the big 48, getting closer to 50. Levy Henson is also celebrating her birthday today, and she is 22, as well as Kayla Wright. And Kayla works at Lowe's, and she's also turning 22. And Debbie Melton is having a birthday today, along with Mark Shepard. Happy birthday to you. And Josh Kofer turns 25 today. Get your birthdays and anniversaries into us by texting the Simmons Bank Celebration line at mymix1041.com or text us at 423-614-6499.
Well, our friends from Wacker are here this morning. Love to have Wacker in this morning. And it is, of course, Mental Health Month. Mental Health Awareness Month was last month, but Wacker doing quite a few seminars and that sort of thing, some special programming there. Katie Dennis joins us along with Priscilla Davis and also Stephanie McGreevy. Katie, I want to begin with you. Tell me about what this means to Wacker, this awareness.
Our employees, our community, making sure that we're listening and taking care of their health, safety, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally. That's been something that I've been here 9 months. We've really tried to hone in on and respect.
And you are the HR
Yes,
director there
I
at
am.
Wacker. So I guess when you're hiring people and bringing people in, that's a message they get, don't they?
Yep. Yeah, I think we're trying to enhance more within the site, what we're doing for our employees, again, in the community, but then as they're coming in, and hopefully that's something that's attracting them to want to come to Wacker. But definitely more promotion of that, different activities going around it right now.
And I believe, Priscilla, you've been coordinating this at Wacker, is that right?
I have, yeah.
Tell me, come up a little bit toward the mic. Tell me why this was important to you.
Well, it's important to me because I actually suffer from depression myself, and it's something that I just think that we need to talk more about. And we've had different tragedies off and on, all of us, and I started going to a grief group meeting that Stephanie actually hosts. I go to it every Thursday night after something happened to me in December. And people, they think of grief as being, a death or something like that. But grief isn't just death. Grief is loss of a job, maybe loss of a relationship. It could be, you're in financial hardship or something like that. I mean, grief comes in all different forms, and we all experience it in some way. It could be, we're grieved over, a loss of a pet.
Sure.
I mean, a pet is a part of the family.
Absolutely.
So there's all these reasons, and the team members actually started talking about it as well. And I went to Katie and said, Katie, listen, I go to this, grief group meeting, and I've met this fabulous woman, Stephanie, that just, rocks my world every week. I look forward to seeing her. And honestly, Katie was the first of many of our HR directors that actually embraced it. And I had prayed about it before I even went in to talk to her, because I was like, oh, please let this time, somebody be receptive to it. And Katie was absolutely receptive to it. So it was just a blessing. So I've had fun.
Well, that's great that a company gets behind it like that, talking about Wacker. All right, so Stephanie, you're apparently, you got a great meeting on Thursday nights. We got to check this out.
Yes, for sure. At one church, shout out to my people, the pastors, Pat and Michelle McCulley. We do that there. He's so graciously allowed me. Shiloh, his son, helps me. Yeah.
We know that.
Them Spears, I can't say enough great things about the McCulleys and the Spears, but they allow me to do a grief group there on Thursday nights from 6 to 8, which is where I met Priscilla, and I'm not really that special. But
she is.
I did lose a daughter in 2023 to suicide, and it was just tragic. She'd worked at Chick-fil-A corporate. Shout out to our Chick-fil-A family. They've been great to us. But she took her own life in the distress of the loss of a relationship. And like, this is what I do for a living. And I just missed some things. I really believe I missed some things. And what did that look like? Well, for me to move on, I really needed to make it matter. And that's how I make that matter, is through opening up my heart, my own vulnerability to that grief group. And then from there, it's just taken off. And Wacker's been so graciously accepting of me and supportive, and just they're great. They show up to the workshops, and they're engaged, and that makes my job easy. But I'm a late bloomer. I finished school later in life, so I got my master's degree, and it's just amazing how God has just expanded my territory from Athens. I'll be taking a job with Restoration Clinic as well, and just from a little tiny grief group that's grown, with just people coming together to, I think our pastor teaches us we're deficient by design, and I always use that. We need each other. And so, I've been teaching at Wacker, when you're vulnerable as a team lead, then your team members can come to you, and they feel like that they can reach out when you're vulnerable about your own life and your own mental health.
Yeah, and obviously, look, there's a lot of grief, and as you said, there's a lot of reasons for grief. I mean, and so if people wanted to reach out to you, get more information about what you do, what would you tell them?
Right now I work at Health Connect America. Shout out to my Health Connect family, love them, and my husband Tommy, who I could not do any of it without. It's a miracle that I made it through the loss of a child. Without his support, that wouldn't have happened. But 808 White Street in Athens, Tennessee. You can get a hold of me at Help Connect America. One Church, we do a 10 a.m. service on Sunday mornings. Everybody's welcome. We got some crazy folk. I always tell people we're not church people. I don't know if that offends somebody or people or not, but we are not church people. And so just great connections, and we're really a family. But yes, Help Connect America is where you can get in touch with me, or even Restoration Clinic. They guide people my way as well.
Priscilla, anything you want to add here before we go?
I'm just so excited about having these workshops. I mean, really, and I'm hoping, we're even talking about it regionally. We've had people reach out to us, and they're wanting, corporate has reached out, and they really want to kind of mirror what we're doing here. This past month, what we've been talking about is PTSD, and PTSD, people don't realize all the different kinds of symptoms that come with PTSD. It literally can be as small as someone not being able to pay attention at work, sitting at their computer. I sit at my computer many hours during the day, and if somebody notices that I'm just not being able to concentrate, or I'm dozing off or whatever, that isn't necessarily that I'm tired. It literally can be a symptom from PTSD, and people think of PTSD as being associated with veterans and war and things like that, and it's really not. I mean, it can come from all kinds of different forms. Something that happened to me in December. I just realized a couple of weekends ago that I have a little bit of that trauma still hanging on. And so I'm just excited to be talking about it. I'm excited for this opportunity. I'm so stoked over the fact that we have an HR director that is literally embracing our team members and wanting to listen to them and then bring them the opportunities that they're asking for. And so, yeah, I'm excited about that.
Well, that's just tremendous meeting all of you. Katie, I'll end this with you because it shows that Wacker cares a lot more than just about the work part of it. I mean, you care about the whole person.
Yeah, I think Wacker, we were moving forward in a different direction, in a positive way. We've taken, it's still a new site, right? Only 10 years old. Yeah. We continue to grow, not just, as your point, operationally, but as an industry, as a business, as a community member. I think it'll be very exciting to see, even in the next year or two, where we end. But I'm supportive of the team, but also thankful to Wacker for allowing us to do this, because it's something that not every company honestly would. It's a lot of time, commitment from others and the employees. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
All right, well, thank you very much. Wacker, of course, just one of our great community partners in this overall community. Thanks, my buddy James Barnes, for setting all this up, as always. Wacker, and check them out. All right, we're going to take a quick break right here. Hey, we've got a lot of news this morning. All of that is on our website or the Mix 1041 app. Visit mymix1041.com. Back in a moment.
This news update is brought to you by Ocoee Pediatrics. At Ocoee Pediatrics, they are committed to seeing sick children within 24 hours of onset in most cases. Located at 55 25th Street in Cleveland. Call 423-614-3733 or visit ocoeepeds.com.
Is your home too hot in the summer and too cold in the winter? At Central Heat and Air, your local HVAC experts, we've got you covered. Our top-notch technicians provide fast, reliable service.
You're watching Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv, presented by Bradley Medical Center. We'll be right back.
Mix Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Hardee's Original Bag. 2 full-size favorites, fries and a drink, just $5.99. Or choose 2 double cheeseburgers for just $1 more. A great big bag of original goodness, just $5.99.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
Call USS. At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Enjoy revved up summer savings at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 150 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams up to $11,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 3.9% for up to 72 months. Get employee pricing plus on a new Ram 1500. $11,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service. Visit crownchrysler-dodge-jeep.com.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
Weather Center.
Whenever you see the big box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
All right, today it's partly cloudy. This morning we have scattered showers and a few storms will fire up after 3 o'clock and continue throughout the evening. Gusty winds and heavy rain will also be possible with a high of 86 degrees. Some clouds and low around 70 tonight. Tomorrow we have scattered thunderstorms in the morning, then cloudy skies late, and a high of 82. It's going to be cool tomorrow. Your current Milligan Vane temperature stands at 71 degrees. You can learn more at milliganvane.com. And as we take a look at the Central Heat and Air weather radar, we currently have a passing shower in the southeast Tennessee Valley.
All right, weather sponsored in part by Life Care Center of Cleveland up on the hill where it all began. Let's go to the CHI Memorial Sports Desk, and you're about to hear the voice of Ryan Felton. We're so sad to tell you that Ryan's mother, Debbie, passed away a couple of days ago. Many of you know Rudy Felton, and Zandra, we know Rudy and love Rudy Felton, and Ryan. And Ryan's been here for many years, but Rudy's wife passed away a couple of days ago, and Ryan has posted this publicly, and she battled cancer since the beginning portion of this year. She was at Cleveland State for many, many years.
Yes, a wonderful, wonderful lady. And Rudy, too. Our hearts and prayers go out to all of you.
Longtime members of the North Cleveland Church of God. All right, let's check sports in about 15 seconds. Let's go to Ryan for this.
From chest pain, stroke, and broken bones to sudden illnesses, our expert team of doctors, nurses, and specialists are ready to help at CHI Memorial ERs in Chattanooga, Hickson, and North Georgia. When seconds count, choose CHI Memorial. To learn more, visit memorial.org.
CHI Memorial Sports Desk, sponsored in part by Solutions Finance of Tennessee. Ricky Hentz, good morning. Solutions next door to Elders Ace Hardware, Key Street, Cleveland. Sports courtesy of our sister station, ESPN Cleveland, 101.3. Braves came back, beat the Mets last night, 5-4 in 10 innings. Boy, that's going to fire them up. Braves and Mets tonight, 7:15 in Atlanta. First pitch here on Mix 104.1. Now remember, we have pregame, the game, and postgame all on ESPN Cleveland. 101.3 for those games tonight. Pre- and post-game presented by Cleveland Plywood Company, where they are a lot more than just plywood. At the College World Series in Omaha, Nebraska, LSU beat UCLA 9-5. Then Arkansas came back, beat UCLA 7-3. UCLA out. Louisville over Oregon State 7-6. Oregon State is out. The College World Series semifinals begins today. Louisville and Coastal Carolina, 2 o'clock. Big SEC battle, LSU and Arkansas, 7 o'clock tonight. The Florida Panthers repeated as the Stanley Cup champions, Lord Stanley's Cup. They defeated Edmonton 5-1 last night. And program note here for our sister station, ESPN Cleveland, 101.3. Everybody loves The Drive. Starts at 5 o'clock, presented by Hardee's with Jim Gum and Andy Morris. Jim tells me that Tony Barnhart of CBS Sports, longtime Atlanta Journal-Constitution columnist, will join them on The Drive today. The show starts at 5. He'll be on around 5:15 with Jim Gum and Andy Morris. That is today, ESPN Cleveland, 101.3. And don't forget, we're having a Braves 25 morning. That means we're celebrating 25 years of being your Braves station in Cleveland and Bradley County. We're giving away 4 tickets to see the Braves and Orioles Saturday, July 5th. It's all presented by Cleveland Ford. And Cleveland Ford reminds you that everybody who enters the contest, you'll get a half-price oil change at Cleveland Ford. Call or text 614-6499. If you're texting, folks, got to put your name on it. And just put Braves. There's going to be a Chris Tomlin concert after the game. So if you want to win, call or text 423-614-6499. Solutions Finance of Tennessee. Your home.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
Difference between an average morning and a Hardee's morning is hearty goodness that lasts till lunchtime. Like Hardee's smoked sausage biscuit, split Hillshire Farm smoked sausage on a made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuit. And our Frisco breakfast sandwich with cherrywood smoked bacon or ham on toasted sourdough. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Download the app and join my rewards for special offers. Available for a limited time at participating restaurants.
X1041 MixTV.tv. My longtime friend Dusty Whitener here. Jacinto's Auto Sales. Dusty, how are you, buddy?
I'm good, Steve. How are you guys?
I'm doing good. Well, we love to have you in, get updates on how everything's going. So what's happening?
Booming, man. I mean, we've been stocking our inventory the last couple of months. Anytime you run through a tax time, there's a lot of buyers, a lot of inventory gets moved. We've been working hard on getting our inventory stock back up. I think now we're peaking 250, 300 cars on lots. Across 4 locations, so things have been going good. We've seen that a lot of people were pushing mid-size sedans, that type thing. That's what everybody was after, 4-door, sometimes third-row vehicles for the larger families. So got all those back in stock for everybody, and just a huge selection to pick from. I mean, if you're looking $5,000 to $10,000 category, we got those. If you want something more less miles, newer model, we got things up to $20,000, $25,000. So just whatever's fitting your budget or what you're looking for.
Our buddy Dusty with Jacinto's, and you said 4 locations, so you're really, my man Sergio and all of you, making it easy on people and convenient for people.
Yeah, so the ultimate goal, talking with Sergio, is we're trying to find one place, and we're going to try to open up a super center. That's our goal. Put all the cars on one. That's and have all the salesmen on one lot, the finance department, everything, and that's the ultimate goal, the end goal.
Okay.
But right now, we got 3 locations in Cleveland, which are your first original locations on Inman Street up, near Cameron's up toward the downtown.
Oh, yeah.
And then the other 2 are on opposite sides of Bradley Central High School, where the old Easy Auto used to be on the corner across from the taco truck with the pavilion, and on the other side of Bradley Central. Then our 4th location is in Chattanooga off of Lee Highway near Sam's Club. So
you guys are very active on social media, your website, because I know people can just go there and see everything. Is that right?
Yeah. So all of our inventory is listed on our website. If there's anything you're interested in, there's an information form on there you can fill out. There's a credit application. We do have our own finance department set up, and that's kind of what I head. So any applications, it's on there, filter, they come straight to me. My banking background, I take and grade the customer. We don't want the biggest question we get with customers calling is like, is my credit going to get hit 20 times? You go to any of the big box dealerships, that's exactly what happens. Hey, who gives me the answer the fastest? Who gives me the best rate? Let's go. So I've built a system to where I grade the customer before I ever send it to somebody. So I look at them and I'm like, okay, based off of my system here, these are our 3 best options for you. So we send into those 3 instead of blasting it, and all of a sudden your credit score drops 40, 50 points because you got 20 inquiries in 2 hours.
That's very smart. What's the website, Dusty?
It's CentosAutos.com, and my office location is where I'm housed at is the one on 710 South Lee Highway before you get to Bradley Central if you're heading down South Lee. But like I said, if you need to reach me, any lot you call them, they'll get you transferred over to me.
All right, it's our buddy Dusty Whitener, Jacinto's Auto Sales. Of course, you can call him 464-5764. Dusty, great to see you, buddy.
You too, man. Thanks, Steve. Thanks for having me in.
And we'll be right back in just a moment. Stand by.
Car Trouble's bringing you down.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Visit Cleveland Ford for below Ford factory employee pricing, no payments for 90 days, and a Weber grill with purchase. Save big on a 2024 F-150. Get a great deal on a new Escape, Explorer, or Bronco Sport. Shop ClevelandFord.com or visit us and ask for Crazy Craig.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Hi, my name is Everest and I'm from Walker Valley High School. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Your time matters, and at Direct Primary Care Associates, we know that. Listen to Shauna as she explains how we've helped her.
Being a working mom, owning my own business and having children, Direct Primary Care is so much more convenient for me because I can just pick up my phone, shoot a message to my doctor, tell him what's going on, and he can give me an answer right then. If I need to go in, I know it's going to be a quick visit. I go in and then I'm out. I don't have time to drive to the doctor, sit for an hour in a waiting room, and then sit for even longer waiting on the doctor to come in while my child is destroying the office. So my time, I feel like, is worth as much as the doctor's time. And with Direct Primary Care, I'm treated that way.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Orioles on July 5th. That's Saturday, July 5th at Truist Park. You want to win. It's all brought to you by Cleveland Ford. Honest people, honest deals. Cleveland Ford. They put up a brand new flag yesterday, as we've posted on all of our social media. So they're known for that big American flag over there. You can call or text in to win the tickets, 423-614-6499. And remember, if you enter this contest, you instantly get a half-price oil change at Cleveland Ford, their new service department there. And then we've got one oil change winner and then one winner of the tickets. Well, so you can do that, 423-614-6499. Our friends, the New Hope Pregnancy Care Center here, and we've got a longtime friend, Beth Henderson, joins us. Beth, good morning. How are you?
I am great. Thank you for having us.
Well, anytime, and I know that you've just celebrated a very successful banquet. Tell me about it.
We did have a successful banquet. It was very sweet, and we had some wonderful people who underwrote that event for us, and two of them are here with us this morning, and so I'm glad to be following up with our listeners this morning and supporters in the community to just say that this community comes together every time to make sure that the young women and young men in our community facing unplanned pregnancy are served and served well. And so I'm grateful today to be here with Jonathan Cantrell of Caldwell Banking, not Caldwell Banking, Caldwell Paving. And
money comes in, money goes out.
Well, Caroline and Caldwell will tell you it's Caldwell Banking.
There you go.
I guarantee it.
And so is Sarah.
Yeah, well, and Sarah especially. Jonathan, why? Why did you want to be involved in this?
Honestly, I've been a supporter of New Hope since the early days of Caldwell Paving in the early 2000s, and Yana Higgins and Kent Berry, and my dad was really involved in the pro-life movement in the late 80s. I remember him taking us to marches in Chattanooga and whatnot. But babies are awesome, and life is awesome, and that's God's creation. And I'm a big believer in doing anything we can to save them.
Absolutely. And Laura, it's a great meeting you, Laura Anderson.
Thank you.
Why was it important to you to be involved in this?
Well, just to kind of piggyback on what he said, I'm a firm believer in life. I know that the Lord is the creator of life, and so we believe in life for these young little babies, but also for the many, many mothers who, as Beth said, have unplanned pregnancies, and dads. A lot of people think that we just serve women, but no. I work volunteer on Thursdays and have talked to a lot of dads too to make sure that they are prepared to be the best moms and dads that they can be.
Wow. Beth, the community support you, and I know you've told me you couldn't do it without it, couldn't you?
Absolutely. Everything that we do is supported by our community, and maybe that is a surprise to some people, maybe it's not, but everything that we do is through private donations. There are a couple of local grants that we get to benefit from. In fact, we just got some new flooring in our client areas that we're very excited about through the Healthy Community Initiative grant, but otherwise it is just individuals in this community who have the same heart that these two have, that have just spoken so beautifully about the value of life. And so it just takes this entire community coming together and giving what they can to support these families. And I promise you, our young men and women appreciate it. They know when they walk into our Hope Chest and they see all of the things that are available to them in our store that is for them only. They earn the baby bucks to purchase the items when they go through the pregnancy and parenting classes, and they walk into that store, and I've heard clients stop and say, I've never seen anything like this. And they know in that moment that they are not alone, that there is a community of people standing behind them, and it makes a difference. And for some people, it makes a difference for life. They can come through the door saying, I cannot have this baby because, and they have a list, and they can walk into that store, they can talk to an advocate, they can have that pregnancy test or ultrasound, see that baby's heartbeat on the screen, and know that they are not alone, that that is a life, a precious life, and that there is support for them, and we're here standing with them. And all of our services are free, and they are free because of people like Jonathan and Laura.
Jonathan, she just said it, and when New Hope went medical several years ago, and the ultrasounds and that sort of thing, when they see that heartbeat, it changes everything, doesn't it?
I would think, and I would hope so. I mean, I think that kind of flips the script.
Yeah.
Drops the mic.
Yeah,
I would think.
Laura, same thing. I mean, that time that they see the heartbeat, that they realize this is a life.
Absolutely.
Not a fetus, not a whatever. It's a life.
Blob.
Correct,
Yeah,
yes.
no such thing.
As a matter of fact, there was a quote that one of the nurses had on her station that after this young lady saw the ultrasound, she said, I could never hurt a sweet little thing like that. And she chose life.
Mm-hmm. That's it. All right, Beth, what else is coming up? By the way, we're joined by New Hope Pregnancy Care Center. Beth, what's happening?
Well, we have just a lot of good stuff coming up. We have our Walk for Life actually coming up in September, which is very exciting. So September 20th is the Walk for Life. We'll have our kickoff actually next month on July 26th for our team leaders, community liaisons, church liaisons that come together. They get their materials to get their team geared up to do that Walk for Life. And what that allows is new things coming, like we're on the verge of introducing 24/7 nurse chat. on our website. We're very excited about that. That will just make a difference for those young women in the middle of the night. They can already call 24/7, but now they're going to be able to get online with a nurse who's going to answer their questions and make them an appointment and get them in the door even sooner. And we're so excited about that. And it is because of the banquet and the Walk for Life and those people who give monthly and support us in prayer. All of that is what makes that possible.
How do people get all the information about the New Hope Pregnancy Care Center?
NewHopePCC.org is where we have everything that you can find about us there. Of course, our phone number, 423-479-5825. You can always do a good old phone call. We're excited to talk to people in person, but NewHopePCC.org.
Thank you so much, and great to see all of you, New Hope Pregnancy Care Center. All right. Hey, we've got a very full news morning this morning. You can find all of that on our website. Go to mymix1041.com.
This news update is brought to you by AAA Pop Insurance Agency. Want to save on home or auto insurance? Call AAA Pop Insurance Agency at 423-458-1536. AAA, more than just roadside assistance.
This traffic report is brought to you by Milligan Vein. Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Dr. James Gooden at Milligan Vein offers an office treatment that can make you look and feel better within a day. Visit MilliganVein.com or call 423-961-5682. This half hour of Mixed Mornings is brought to you by Uri Davis at Candies Creek Farm Bureau Insurance.
This is Uri Davis here.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
You get an email and it looks urgent. Your account's been locked. There's a problem with your delivery. And it looks real, but be careful because it could be a phishing scam. Phishing emails are designed to trick you into clicking bad links or sharing personal.
Hey. And Jeff and Jack and Jack, you gotta have I guess your name has to start with a J to work there, but anyway. They're celebrating 49 years of Cleveland Tire Center with their anniversary blowout. So today, got a special everyday today. They got $49.95 on the synthetic blend oil, lube, and filter. Tomorrow, just a little preview, tomorrow you can get a front-end alignment for $69.95 at Cleveland Tire Center. Stop by Cleveland Tire, North Lee Highway. Register for the $200 gift card drawing, which will the first one this Saturday. They'll do another one next Saturday. Plus, in honor of the 49th anniversary, Cleveland Tire Center has instant rebates on Bridgestone and Firestone tires, plus mail-in rebates on Firestone. That's all at Cleveland Tire. Big day today there. North Lee Highway, Cleveland. And, yes, we are also in a Braves 25 day here. Braves 25 giveaway day. You can win 4 tickets to see the Braves and Orioles on Saturday, July 5th. And register today. You can call in on the Volunteer Redapest Mix line, 423-614-6499, or text that same number. Becomes the Cleveland State Cougar line. If you're texting us, you got to put your name on it. And then also just text the word Braves. It's all brought to you by Cleveland Ford. Honest people, honest deals at Cleveland Ford. Crazy Craig, that put the new flag up yesterday above Cleveland Ford. Cleveland Ford, proud to sponsor the City of Cleveland fireworks celebration they've done for many, many years with Mount Olive Ministries. On Friday night, July 4th, you can see the fireworks sponsored by Cleveland Ford. On Friday the 4th, and then Saturday the 5th, go see the Braves and Orioles in Atlanta. Also sponsored by Cleveland Ford. Everybody who enters gets half price on an oil change. Half price on an oil change at Cleveland Ford from their all-new service department. 423-614-6499. And at this game, Chris Tomlin, the great Chris Tomlin, doing a concert after the game. Well, you folks have a wonderful day. If you're listening to us on Mix 104.1, going to send you back to music to start your work day. Many of you have been working already. And then if you're watching us on mixtv.tv, well, that's the end of the line. for us this morning. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Mixed Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. Have a great day, everybody.